Welcome back to Living and Learning Session 6, where we'll discuss nutrition, weight management, and wellness. Today, we'll continue our discussion of nutrition regarding how weight connects with chronic pain and mood issues. The goal of this session is to continue our discussion on nutrition. First, we'll review last week's session. Then we'll talk about how healthier eating at home and restaurants can be made easily possible. We'll talk about the connections between weight and health and tips for healthy weight loss or gain. Let's get started with the review of last week. Last week we talked about the importance of nutrition and skills like reading labels and portion control. Take a couple of minutes to reflect. What do you remember from our group discussion last week? Did anything we discussed surprise you? And what did you find most helpful? Pause to reflect or discuss. Thanks for taking the time to reflect. Now, let's get a little bit more specific. Did our discussion about portion control last week impact the way you took a look at your plates at home? Did you have any changes in your portion control techniques, or maybe eating less or more? Discuss. Next up, did you find yourself looking at nutrition labels this week after our discussion last week? If so, what was that experience like for you? After recapping last week's session, and now knowing we're discussing nutrition again today, you may be wondering, why do we have two sessions on nutrition? We spent last week covering nutrition basics, concepts like portion control and reading labels that hopefully helped you feel more confident in selecting what you like to eat. This session is focused around how to put this knowledge into action. We'll spend time going over tips to cook at home, what to buy at the grocery store, how to eat out in a healthy manner, and in this section discussing weight-related concepts as a group. Let's get started. So let's get started with the science. Talking about nutrition is important because by improving your nutrition and eating particular foods, you can decrease inflammation in your body. Inflammation is a term used to describe internal swelling that can occur in your body when you eat quote-unquote inflammatory foods. Doctors often recommend a Mediterranean diet for people living with chronic pain, which can increase antioxidants and decrease inflammation and swelling in the body. Essentially, this consists of whole fruits, especially berries, leafy vegetables, nuts, legumes, and whole grains. To adhere to a Mediterranean diet and reduce inflammation, you'll work to limit red meat and dairy. The Mediterranean diet can help with chronic pain and also be healthy for your brain. Thanks for listening to this brief intro on nutrition and wellness. We'll continue to discuss the Mediterranean diet and how it can be beneficial for people living with chronic pain and mood issues in the next video.